Ooh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea Hernandez, and today I'm going to be doing a look. I don't really know the name of it because I don't know, like, that's one thing I have like trouble with when it comes to like uploading my videos, is figuring out how to name them, because I don't know what to name them. Like, it's just so hard to figure out a name for a video. But yeah, my whole lid is gonna be neon orange, and it's gonna have like a black liner, but it's not gonna be like connected, or I don't know how to describe it. So I'm just gonna stop talking and trying to describe it, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 16N. It's a Fair Light Neutral, and I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. Just gonna use my finger, and I'm going to pat it all out, and I'm gonna go up to my eyebrows. And it's okay if the concealer gets on the bottom of your eyelid, like you're right here. That's fine, because don't worry, we'll fix it. It'll get cleaned up, so don't worry. I have so much energy today. I feel like I just want to be like, Anyways. If you can't tell, my face is breaking out so freaking bad. Of course it is. It always is. Because my skin hates me. Even though I don't do anything but treat it well. You treat you well, skin, and this is how you repay me. So the first eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is the James Charles palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade 518. That is that orange color again. And then I'm going to take my Morphe M504 brush. It's a very puffy brush. And I'm just going to dip it into 518. Get quite a bit on there. Tap off the extra. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. And we're going to go for a wing again with this look. So just put it all over. I'm going to also put it on my lid. Make sure you get it right into your crease on your eyelid. And it's okay how far it goes over, because we'll clean it up, and that's how we'll define on how sharp we want our wing to be. But just use the windshield wiper motion in your crease. As you can tell, it's getting very messy, and that's okay because I will clean it up. And then we're going to go in with our Conspiracy palette by Shane Dawson. And we're going to go in with the shade Cheese Dust. We're going to take that same M504 brush and dip it into Cheese Dust. Tap off the extra and just go into our crease, because I want my crease to have a little bit more definition. But just use that windshield wiper motion and then just drag it out to your wing. Just like so. Look how nice. Sorry, it's like, it is messy, but I really like the way this orange is kind of coming out. Hey girl. And we're going to go back in with our James Charles palette, the 518 color, and we're just going to do that same exact step to our next eye. You know what this color reminds me of? Is it the Hamburglar from like McDonald's commercials, like back in the 90s? His little like thing that went over his eyes too. Oh jeez. And then I'm going to go back in with that Cheese Dust shade from the Shane Dawson palette, and I'm just going to go right into my crease. As you can tell, for some reason my little corner over here ain't got no color on it, so just go back in and just add that color. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 yeah. And now I'm just going to take a little makeup remover wipe. It's dirty because I was trying something else. But I'm just going to clean up the underneath of my eye and my little bit of my corner, because it did go up into my nose. And just kind of clean it up a little bit. Just kind of clean it up so it's not so rough. And then I'm going to also clean up my wing. I don't want it all the way out to like my hairline, but just a little bit. Look how sharp that is. There we go. Look at those. Sharp. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. Get a wing from going over here and boom, connect it. Catching me? I hope so. I'm going to go nice and slow. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in your view. Oh my god. I forgot about the volume. Don't mind the noise in the background. And now I'm just going to make it a little bit thicker. And now I'm just going to let it dry a little bit before I go on to my next eye. I'm going to go and fix this area a little bit. I'm going to pull out my wing just a little bit. Just like so. And this is where we're gonna clean up that extra. Like so. And now I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. I'm just gonna go in and thicken it up. Ooh, girl. They don't match. What else is new? Okay, so as you can tell, I took off some of my eyeshadow and my winged liner because it was not matching, and I'm here to get them to match. So it's okay if they don't match. You can always fix it. Doesn't hurt, okay? Not everybody's perfect. Okay, well, some people are really good at makeup, but you know, we're working on it. We're gonna be the next Lipstick Nick one day, okay? So we're just gonna go back in with our shade 518 from the James Charles palette and just fix up those spots that we had to take off. Whoops, you know what I forgot to do? Prime it. So scratch that. You just put a little bit of concealer right where the spot was empty from me having to fix it, and just tap into those spots. That way our eyeshadow matches. And let me just tell you something for a second. So got a new camera, as you can tell, better quality. Well, then I also got a new laptop because my laptop decided that it was gonna take a big old poo-poo on me. So my husband bought me a new laptop. Thank you, Marcus. You're a lifesaver and the love of my life. But anyways, so I'm still like learning how to like edit my videos on the laptop compared to my cell phone, and then I'm also still learning how to like upload them from there because it was easier for me to do it on my cell phone than it was my laptop. So I literally uploaded one, and it was the video that's up now. That's a Pinterest inspired look. Well, for some reason the first one I uploaded only uploaded 5 minutes of it when it's a 37-minute video. Again, let me apologize. I'm sorry for how long that video was, but it took time because it involved liquid liner. As you can tell, liquid liner takes time, but I'm just not like tech savvy, I guess. I'm not good when it comes to technology. I'm literally like an 86-year-old woman in my body, okay? Or there's an 86-year-old woman in this body and I don't know anything about technology. And my husband wasn't around and he knows how to do all that stuff. So, Marcus, you're not allowed to leave anymore. But now we're going to go back in with our James Charles palette, take our 518 and just fix up the spot that we had to clean up. No big deal. Just fix that spot up. Look at, you would never even tell. Boom, look at that. You would never even know that I messed up. There we go. Just now we're gonna make our wings match this time. Now we're gonna make our wings match. Thought I lost it. Dear Jesus, please. So I think I'm gonna actually start by doing the bottom. Got out my hand. Doing the bottom first. Oh, sweet Jesus. Ah. As you can tell, some of my liner is a little like crazy in there. That's okay. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna fix it. and thicken it up a little bit. Ooh, baby. Take some of my Burt's Bees facial wipes. I don't know why I use these because I hate makeup wipes because they make my eyes dry out really bad. But I bought them and now I just need to use them. Yes, just clean up. Make your wings a little sharp. Like so. Beautiful. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm gonna put just one little pump onto my hand, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. I only got a travel size of the Hydro Grip because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And I don't want to spend $30 on something I don't like. Even though I'd still use it. Even if I bought the full. And then I'm going to take my Born This Way foundation in the shade Nude. And I'm just going to put 2 pumps onto the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take my Morphe beauty sponge. My damp beauty sponge. And I'm going to dip that into my foundation. And I'm just going to pat that all over. Beauty sponge is a little too wet. I don't know if I've stated this before in any of my previous videos, but what I would like to do for a video, see if it would work or see if anybody would like it, is try to talk about like true crime videos. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys watch Bailey Sarian like I do, because I love her. But she talks about like true crime and she does her makeup, and I'm really kind of wanting to do something like that because I love true crime. You guys should kind of expect it because I am a criminal justice major. I live for the true crime, live for murder cases. Okay, I know I've said this in a video before, but I actually do really like the Born This Way foundation. I didn't think I would actually liked it, but you know, your girl changed her mind and I actually kind of like it. Alright, and then I'm just going to put the rest of that foundation onto my neck. I'm sorry if you hear noises outside. I think it's like our gardener from our apartment building doing something, because last night it was like a rainstorm out here and trees had fallen, everything had fallen. But just make sure you bring your foundation to your neck. I like to bring mine all the way down to my chest. Like that, right. And then I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer in the shade Seashell. Seashell, that's a mouthful. I'm going to put a dab on my chin, a few dabs on my forehead, underneath my eyes, beautiful. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and I'm just going to pat that out. And then when you're doing your under eyes, just be careful you don't go over your eyeshadow and your wing. If you do, that's okay, because we can always fix it. But I always like to just pat slowly and gently when I'm going over towards my wings or my eyeshadow. But yeah, I don't know if I actually finished my my story about what I would like to do, but yeah, I would like to try doing some of those true crime, murder mystery, because you know what I'm very like heavily into, even though they're not very big these days, is cults. Like cults blow my mind. I don't know what it is about them, but cults just, they literally just amaze me. Like I will never join one. But it's just crazy, like, how cults actually happen and, like, how people actually join them. I don't know, they're just so crazy. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that. But I like to take my concealer that's on my forehead and just bring it down to the bridge of my nose. I'd like using a beauty sponge, too, instead of a brush, because I feel like it's not as heavy on my skin. And I think the first time that I used the Born This Way is I was using a brush instead of my beauty sponge. And that's what made it feel so heavy to me, was that I didn't use the sponge like I normally do. And now we're just going to go in with our Laura Mercier setting powder. And we're just going to dip our beauty sponge into that. We're just going to bake underneath the eye. Put a little bit on my chin, my forehead, and then I'm going to go down to the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to put the setting powder everywhere that I put the concealer. And sometimes it's a little easier if you put your setting powder into the cap of the container it came in. Because where I would really like it to be bright and noticeable is underneath my eye. So I just needed a little bit more. There we go. And then while I'm baking, like usual, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. Okay, I'm back. And now I'm just going to take my Morphe palette. It's in the shade Fair Play. It's AF. because the girl is white. I'm just gonna take a Morphe brush. It's a puffy it's a puffy brush, and I'm going to go into the bronzers, and I'm gonna go into the one that's called Mastermind. That is this one right here. I'm gonna dip my brush into it like so. Tap off the extra. I'm gonna go up to my hairline. I like this palette better than my Kylie because I felt like my Kylie bronzer was just a little too dark for my liking, and I just felt like it stuck out a lot, and I really just didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. Like, not saying there's anything wrong with Kylie's products, because I actually do like her products a lot, but the bronzer just was not for me, and they didn't have anything lighter at Ulta. All they had was the almond shade, but that's alright. I'll just wait until there's a restock and try something else. No big deal, no big deal. I just like being able to put my bronzer on to my liking. I can build it up or just keep it kind of neutral or a little bit lighter. Can you see that? So, and then I'm gonna take another Morphe brush. It has no numbers. It's just like a angled brush. And I'm gonna go in with this blush right here that is called Boss, because we all bosses. Just gonna dip my brush into that. Smile. Just put it all over the apples of my cheeks and blend it in with my bronzer. Like so. As you can tell, I got some blush on. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to take my JH02 brush. It's just a very puffy brush, and I'm going to brush away all of that setting powder. And then just kind of carry the rest of it all over. I'm going to take another Morphe brush that has no numbers. It's just my highlighter brush. And I'm going to go in with this one right here, the Go Rogue. And take my brush and just swoosh it all over the highlighter. Just bring it to my cheekbones. I'm going to bring it to my nose, tip of my nose, my Cupid's bow. Ooh, to my lips. I forgot to bronze my jawline, so I'm just going to go in and bronze that. And I'm going to take a little bit of my setting spray by Morphe. It's the mattifying one. Just put that all over my face. And then I'm going to go back in with my James Charles palette. I'm going to go back into the shade 518. And then I'm going to use my JS12 brush. And I'm going to go back in with 518 and just dip that into there, because I'm going to be putting the eyeshadow on my bottom lid. And I'm going to be bringing 518 all the way over. I'm going to go back in with my Conspiracy palette in the color Cheese Dust. And I'm using my JS10 brush, and I'm just going to bring that over the 518, and I'm just going to go to my waterline. And I'm going to go back in with my JS12 brush, and I'm just going to blend those two colors together. And then I'm going to take my Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm just going to put that onto my top lashes. And then for my lashes today, I'm going to be taking my Wispies by Ardell. They don't really specify which ones they are, but they're just the Wispies. The Wispies are one of my favorite lashes. And then I'm going to go with my Duo Green Gel, or Glue. And then I'm just going to stick them right on to my lid. And then I'm just going to do the same exact thing to the other lash. I don't know if you can tell. These lashes are freaking beautiful. Like, hey girl. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner lip kit. This one's in the shade Exposed. And I'm just going to line my lips. And then I'm going to go over the top with my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Chai. And I'm just going to put that all over. Now the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. And then there we go. That is the completed look. I actually really like this look. I don't know if I would wear it like every day. I guess it would be more of like a Halloween look. I don't really know what you would wear this look with. I don't know. Saw it on Pinterest and I was like, your girl's got to do it. But I do like it. I even like it with this lip. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of a more nude lip. It's cute. It's cute. She cute. She cute. And I keep looking at my viewfinder and not the camera. I'm sorry. I gotta learn to look at you and not myself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and please comment down below and let me know if there's anything you would like to see next, or if you'd be interested in me doing the makeup video where I talk about a true crime, because like I said, I'd be very interested in it. Even if we're just doing like one video to try it out to see if we'd like it, and just don't knock it till you try it kind of thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about me. I can't sing, but I sing a lot. I'm sorry. Anyways, bye guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.